Welcome back to Golf Chicago. Imagine in this current technology era playing the game with hickory shafts. Well, lo and behold, that's how a number of throwback enthusiasts enjoy playing. Let's take a step back in time with them now.
Recently, the Golf Collectors Society teed it up at the Arrowhead Golf Club for a little golf the old-fashioned way.
When we founded the organization, we thought if we get back to the roots of golf, especially in America, that we would enjoy the game more. And it turns out that it is a different game than my modern clubs. It's more strategic. We're playing with women's balls because of the hickory persimmon clubs would fly apart if we hit today's modern ball. And so it makes you think a little bit more about how to manage yourself on the course.
The difficulty is that it's going to be 20 to 30 yards shorter than the moderns. However, you have to slow your swing down and really concentrate to get the sweet spot on the smaller wood heads. And that way you are a better player once you go back to the moderns.
No, you won't find any moderns such as a 460cc driver out here. Instead, you'll find these traditionalists wheeling around a spoon or perhaps a Massey Niblick.
I've been pretty successful today with the Massey Niblick, which is the equivalent of about a 7-iron. And like every shot, you keep your head down and hit it about halfway to the hole and hope that the roll comes through, and it did.
The Bulldog usually saves me. I get about 150 with the Bulldog.
What is a Bulldog?
A Bulldog's about like a 7-iron, or excuse me, a 7-wood. It has a quite an angled face. It's called a Bulldog.
Swinging a hickory shaft has an almost spiritual feeling. You can certainly have to admire the players such as Jones, Hagen, and Saracen for playing with these styled sticks and wondering how they would compare to today's stars.
They were just as good a golfer and probably better because, to be honest with you, they didn't have graduated clubs that hit 10 yards difference in the bag. They had to manufacture their shots. I suspect they were better stroke makers.
Sure, there's nostalgia amongst the group with their fashionable threads, but there's also a lot of pride when you play with these clubs that are either replicas or originals dating back to the early 1900s.
You know, you really have to bear down and really kind of think about what you're doing, and I like the way they feel. It's kind of fun when you're playing against other guys who have the modern technology and you beat them. They just start scratching their heads, and so I enjoy that part too.
And dressing the pot and looking stylish with a little camaraderie is not too bad either.
Two-man crew.
Are you having fun with that boxer?
Yeah.